Hello. 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 Is anybody there? Hello.
Hello, sir.
The online class will. When will the online class will start? Can you say?
You have a
Yes, sir.
question? No, so wait. Venkat,
Yes, sir.
are you able to see me?
Yes, sir. I can. I
Are you
can.
able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are getting started now. Do you have a specific question now?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, then please keep yourself muted.
Okay.
All right, so I hope that all of you can hear me and see the screen as well. If anybody is not able to hear me or see the screen, please let me know. All right, great. So my name is Siddharth Sarkar. So I will be one of the TAs for this course. This is NOC 26/CS80, that is Python for Data Science. So I hope that all of you have registered for this course. So these are the logistics. First, let me go over the logistics briefly. So as you can see that this course aims to equip the participants to be able to use Python programming for solving data science problems. Okay, so there are two parts to it. One is to learn how to do Python programming. And the second part is more specific, is that using Python programming, how to solve data science problems. So there are two verticals. So this is intended for final year undergraduates, but I believe that it will be also accessible for junior students. If you have some knowledge of basic data science, that is good, but that is not too much of a constraint. So this is offered by Professor Raghunathan Rengaswamy at IIT Madras. Is there any issue with the audio?
No, sir.
All right.
No, sir.
So if you are speaking, then Please introduce yourself first. Otherwise, please keep yourself muted for the convenience of everyone. All right. So there are 4 weeks in this course.
Sir, myself Jasim. Sir,
All right. Jasim, go ahead.
your voice is not so clear. It is actually like blurring.
Okay, so my voice is not clear. Is there anybody else who is facing this voice issue?
Me too, sir. I also face the
No,
same
sir,
problem
it's
only.
clear.
Actually, a bit blurry. That's it.
No, sir, for me it's clear.
Okay, so how many of you think that the voice is not clear? So if you think that the voice is not clear, please raise your hand. Okay, so 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus. Okay, so there's sufficient number of people who are facing the voice issue. I don't know if it is something with my internet. Let me check. So other problem could be that I have cold. Because of cold, my voice is kind of shaky. So how many of you are able to?
Your voice is clear.
Yes, so now I want to go for another voting. So if you are able to hear me clearly, please raise your hand. Okay, 10 plus, 11 plus, 58 plus. So majority of the people are able to hear me clearly. So I don't think this is a connection issue. It is because of my throat. I'm having cold for a day or two. I hope that next class onwards, I will be able to speak better. So please bear with me. All right. So okay, we're done with the voting. We'll go ahead. Okay, so whoever is unmuted himself, please mute. Yeah, I cannot mute everybody one by one, but if you are unnecessarily unmuting yourself, then I have to remove you from the meeting. Arunit. See, I'm forced to disable the mic for Arunit because he was unnecessarily keeping himself unmuted. So he won't be able to speak again in this meeting, unfortunately. Anyway, so where were we? So we have 4 weeks in this course, right? So in this 4 weeks, we will achieve these two goals of the course, that is Python programming. We'll learn the basics and we'll see how Python programming is used for solving data science problems. All right. So you can, so whoever has raised their hands, you can unraise them, or you can just, how to, I don't know, remove that raise of hand. Okay. All right. So I hope that you understand the course structure. And in this course, we'll have 4 or 5 problem solving sessions like this one. So this is the first session. And what we do in this session, if you have attended other NPTEL courses, other NPTEL sessions, you know already that we solve some related questions. Specifically, there are quizzes. So we are looking at quiz for week 1 in this lecture. So we are trying to give you an idea of how to solve the questions in the quizzes and the exams, and to make you comfortable in solving the problems, and hope that This will help you during the exam. So the exam is optional, but I strongly encourage you to take the exam. It is at a nominal fee of 1000 rupees. And if you register for the exam and there is criteria which you have to satisfy uh, in terms of the exam score and the average assignment score, then you are eligible to receive a certificate from NPTEL and IIT Madras. So observe that you have to do well in the assignment. So the average assignment score should be at least 10 out of 25, and you have to do well in the exam as well. And if you satisfy only one of the criteria, then you are not eligible for the certificate. You have to satisfy both the criteria. So the assignments are crucially important. Okay, so this is about the logistics of the course. So there are 3 books which are reference books for this course, which I will encourage you to read in your free time. So linear algebra is sort of the backbone of data science. So this is the book by Gilbert Strang, which is a standard textbook for linear algebra, and the other books are on statistics and probability and the Python programming for data science. Okay, so this is about the course. You have any questions about the course? If you have any questions about the course, you can unmute yourself.
Sir, what is the last date of the exam? Register.
Exam registration. Okay, so I don't know if it is written here. Date and time of exam is March 28th.
Sir, it's 13th Feb.
13th February. So someone has already uh, noted down that the date for
Sir, good evening. Myself, Tanish.
yes, Anish.
Sir, this is my first time of doing a NPTEL course. So, can you brief something if we have to compulsory watch the videos which are there on YouTube, and how do we submit our assignment that and how you grant us the marks?
Okay. So you have 3 questions. So do you have to watch all the videos? No, it is optional. If you're okay to take the exams without watching the videos, that is absolutely fine. How you submit the assignments? So we'll go to the assignments directly. So look at the left side of the screen. In week 1, these videos are there, which you are free to watch to learn about the content. Then I'm going to click on this quiz week 1 assignment 1. So this will
Okay.
open the page for assignment 1. So are you able to see the questions?
So, we just need to answer the MCQs, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So you choose whatever you think is right. And anyone else? Someone was trying to say
Good
something?
evening, sir. Sir, can you tell me the exam pattern?
Exam pattern. I believe that it is going to be like this, only MCQ, and maybe there are some small uh, coding questions could be there.
The exam
Sir,
will be
actually,
online or
studying first
offline?
year, so it will be easy for me or not?
You are in first. You are. Please introduce yourself.
But
Hello.
actually, I'm Sharmista, sir, and
Sharmishta.
I'm currently doing first year.
It should be moderately challenging, but it's doable. I believe it's doable.
But I
Hello,
know the
sir.
fundamental of Python, sir.
Then it should be doable definitely for
Hello, sir.
Sharmishta.
May I know? Hello,
Hello, sir.
Yes.
sir. May I know it contain total how many marks?
This quiz. Let me check. So 1 point each. So there are 10 questions. So there are 10 points for this quiz.
Total is for 10 marks.
That's right.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go one by one.
Sir.
The lady can
Sir,
go
first I
first.
will begin. My name is Kavi Prasad. I am from Kerala.
Sir.
Actually, my doubt is Is the exam will be something like a choice filling or something else? We have to wrote the entire program like that.
It's a mix of both.
Okay, sir.
Next.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर, ये जो असाइनमेंट है वो हमें कब तक करना होगा?
The deadline for the assignment is 4th February 11:59 p.m.
सर ये मतलब पहले इसका हमें पूरा समझाएंगे बेसिक से सब चीज़ कैसे करना है, या फिर ये अपने आप ही करना है?
Yeah, we will discuss this today in the next 2 hours, 1.5 hours. Anyone else?
Myself, Jasim. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Sir, will we have any kind of algorithms, kind of things for this course, like model algorithm?
Let me see. So we'll look at the syllabus. So this is my first time doing TA for this course. So let's see. So in week 1, we are looking at how to install the ID Spider. We are basically setting up the environment. We are seeing how to create variables, then arithmetic and logical operators, data types. So fine. Week 2, mostly all the kinds of data types. Yes.
I have some doubts, sir.
Yes.
How many this will go to say?
Please repeat.
Nothing, sir. Nothing.
Okay, so the previous question was whether we will have algorithms as part of this course. So I don't see algorithms specifically in the syllabus. Yeah, but there is regression. Okay. So there is a case study on regression. So we are going to see the regression algorithm and classification algorithm.
Hi.
Yes, go ahead.
The books you have referred are available somewhere, or how can I can?
Hi, Hare Nam Krishna Jagannath.
See, if you're unnecessarily unmuting yourself, I will disable mic for you. See, it's very easy. Yes, Venkat, go ahead.
I have a small doubt, sir.
Okay.
That is, I have to I must particularly attend this online class, sir.
No. It is optional.
Optional, sir.
Yes.
Can I begin?
Sir, that is my doubt. Thank you.
Okay, Venkat, I'm muting you.
Okay, sir.
Oops. Yeah,
So
so
by
Kavi
only
Pras,
attending classes, can we crack the exam?
I believe yes.
Or we need to study the extra some like books?
I don't know for sure, but I believe it should be possible to at least get pass grades. Better to read, but I mean, I understand that not too much time. Kavi Prasad, you wanted to say something?
Yes, sir. Actually, the books were available in the e-form.
Absolutely yes.
Okay, sir. That was far more enough.
Okay.
From where I can get the books?
Who is that? Kishore. Yeah.
Sir, is it enough to watch videos and do assignment for the exam, or we should compulsory attend the online classes?
Okay, the online class is optional. If you think that it is not helpful, then you need not come.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Only if you find some value in the class, you can come. Okay. Is there any other question as far as the course is concerned?
Sir, may I ask one question, sir?
Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, the same Python for the data science and other courses, deep learning and introduction to the machine learning, all these courses are available in YouTube also. But it shows that it is very older videos, the recorded one 8 years before, 6 years before. Is anything need to be required to be updated or not, sir? Because it is so many libraries have been updated. Because whatever the video lectures now it's available, which is an old recorded videos, 6 years before recorded videos. So many
Right.
library tools have been updated. So how come going to this course will be helpful for the current scenario, sir?
Okay. Sujata. Was it Sujata?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay. So it's a very interesting question. So she's saying that these videos have been uploaded a couple of years ago. So uh, whether this needs to be updated. So as far as the course is concerned, this course was created by Professor Rengaswamy a few years ago. I do not know how many years ago, and that's when NPTEL uploaded the videos on NPTEL, and the course is being repeated every year. So as far as this course is concerned, there will not be any additions in the material of the course. But if NPTEL offers a new course, then the material could be substantially updated. So if you think that this course is already a very basic course for you, then this course may not be helpful. If you think that this course is giving you some benefit, then you attend this course. Otherwise, you have to wait for an advanced level course. Does that answer your question, Sujata?
Yes, sir. But actually, no, we are NPTEL to be more proactive in this regard because this AI and machine learning, deep learning is every 6 months once, yearly once, there will be a lot of progress in it. So the course need to be updated so that that will be really helpful for us because as we are teaching in the university level, we need to have the updated version of the this one.
Okay, so please write an email to Professor Rengasamy as well as NPTEL and raise your point.
Yes, sir. I do, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Saurav.
Sir,
Saurav,
myself Jasim, sir.
Jasim again, go ahead.
Sir, it is actually like for every ML and like data science and all, we need the basics, and only we can go to advanced like that. I guess so.
Yes,
Is
it
it right?
depends. It depends on the level at which you are. If you're at a level where you have to learn from the basics, then this is the right course for you. If you're already at an intermediate level, then you have to look for another course. So this is a basic course.
Okay, okay.
Saurav Chowrawar, I had muted you. Saurav, you have any questions? Saurav, you had unmuted yourself. Saurav Chowrawar.
Sir, do we make projects related to this in future?
Sanskriti. What is the question again?
सर लाइक कोई प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह इसमें बनाने होंगे हमें जैसे किसी टॉपिक
Okay,
पे
so this last week is case study. This is where we'll have two projects as far as I can see in the syllabus. One is on regression and the other is on classification. Okay. Anyone else? Anything to clarify?
Sir, is the final exam online or offline, sir?
Oh, who is that? Pratham. Sham. Okay, if a final exam is online, I believe that there are centers across India in selected cities. You have to choose your city of choice, preference, and then you have to go to the exam center and appear for an online exam.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who is that?
Good afternoon, sir. So this is Shalini. Sir, I just
Shalini.
wanted to ask you, yes, sir. I just wanted to ask you that regarding the final exam, which will be an online proctored exam, if we get MCQs which require a little bit of working, so like,
Yes.
will we be provided with a pen? I mean, or
Yes,
I mean, we cannot.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Sir, sir, sir,
Ravi
actually
Prasad.
that yes, sir. Actually, the certification will be only available if we write the offline exam, right, sir?
Yes. Offline means you
Okay.
have to go to the center. The
Yes,
exam
sir.
is
I know that.
online. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Sir, one more question, sir. This is not related to the this course particularly. If there is a
Okay.
12 weeks, so yeah, 12 weeks course is there, then the date of examination for all the 12 week course is on same date only. Because if I register for the introduction to the machine learning and the deep learning, both are 12 weeks program, and the data examination is 17th April for both the examination. For how can we give on the same day both the papers?
Please write an email to NPTEL to resolve the conflict. They will help you.
Yes, thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I have a question about that course.
Yes.
That NPTEL gives a separate task of us to better understanding.
Task in the sense, these assignments are for understanding only. These assignments, if you solve religiously, then you will get a better understanding of the material.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
सर कब से क्लासेस स्टार्ट होंगी फर्स्ट वीक की?
There is no such thing as class. The videos you have to watch on your own, and there are 2 TAs, including me. We will provide one session a week, and in the session we will discuss some questions. These are called problem solving sessions. This is the format.
Sir,
Sir,
my
is there any live
question is in exam for.
Okay. Go ahead.
Sir, is there any live classes?
No, there are no live classes. There are live problem solving sessions only, where you can ask your questions, doubts, clear your doubts, and I will try to help you. The other person who is also a TA will try to help you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, my question is in exam for Python for data science are questions from linear algebra, statistics and calculus. Also asked or are only Python related questions.
I think so. It's a pertinent question that this is the course on Python, but the books are on linear algebra, statistics, probability. So the thing is, the data science subject is built on the foundations of linear algebra, statistics, and probability. So there could be questions from these topics as well, but the questions are going to be of a basic nature, of very preliminary nature, not too hi-fi difficult questions.
सर जो क्वेश्चन आएंगे फाइनल एग्जाम में वो हमारे वीडियो से रिलेटेड आएंगे ना, जो हमने वीडियोस देखे और असाइनमेंट्स जो भी करेंगे उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन?
Not know about the questions that you will get in the exam. That is completely up to NPTEL. So let me clarify, I have no affiliation with NPTEL, and my role in this course is limited to problem solving and doubt clearance. So we will solve problems for the last not last, this 4 weeks. This 4 weeks. So first week questions are already uploaded. So these questions we are trying to solve. Will not give you exact answers, but I will try to help you. So my role is limited to helping you in solving questions and clearing your doubts. What kind of questions will be asked is completely up to NPTEL. So I cannot comment on that.
Sir, is there any availability of previous year questions?
Sir,
I
good
don't
evening,
know. Yes, good evening.
sir. I have a doubt on the final online exam, sir.
Yes.
In the final online exam, do we have any programming questions, sir?
So as I said, I do not exactly know what is the pattern. So what I have been TA to another Python course previously. So what I hear is that there is a mix of MCQ and Python coding, but very basic coding only, I believe.
If the programming code is there, we have to do in the platform like in the Spider or in the Jupyter, sir.
Yes. So in the online format, you will get some text box to write your code, and then you write your code and then you submit like that.
Yes, okay. That was my doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you, Karthik.
Sir, can you hear?
Kavi Prasad again, come again.
Sir, actually, I first began to take some courses, something like a 12-week course about gaming or something like a AI and ML. But I choose this course because it feels like it was something like a 4-week course, and I just want to know how does NPTEL works, and then go to something like an 12-week course or something like 16-week. Is it good choice?
I don't know what works for you. You have to take a call. I cannot answer that. I do not know.
Okay, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
I
afternoon.
want to know that can we use Google Colab for this work? Like,
Yes, you can.
there is no need of the Jupyter and the Spider.
So there is no need in the sense you need an ID. So
Actually,
Spider
Google
is
Colab is easy to work online as compared to others.
that makes sense. That makes sense. So it depends on your choice. So the course administrator, they have chosen Jupyter and Spider, but you can make a different choice. That is absolutely fine.
If we do assignment on this Google Colab, that is okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Because you have to fill the MCQ only. How you wrote the code is up to you.
If in the fourth week there is the case study and we want to make the assignment on Google Colab, then okay.
That I don't know. As far as MCQs are concerned, it is fine, but I think that it should be okay. You can write an email to NPTEL for confirmation.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Anyone else? Anything else? Pragati. Okay. So I am going to go to the questions now. So we are going to go to the week 1 assignment. So how many of you have watched the videos of week 1? These videos. Is there anyone? Okay. So someone. So how many of you have installed Spider? 32 plus. 33 plus, 34 plus. Okay. Okay. So all of you, how many of you are here now? Let me check. People are here. So we have about 35 people. Oh, no, wait. Anyhow, so as I was saying that it is not necessary that you have to definitely work on Spider. So as far as this assignment is concerned, this assignment is understanding the basics of Python, specifically how to define variables and how to play with simple operators. So we have 10 questions, and these 10 questions assess your understanding of week 1, that is operations with simple variables, not with derived data structures or complicated data structures, but with simple variables like integers, floats, etc. Who is this person? Vikas Kumar. Catch that person anyway. Vikas Kumar. Vikas, you have a question? Vikas, I have muted you, but if you have a question, you can unmute yourself. But if you unnecessarily unmute yourself, I will disable your mic. Okay, fine. Okay. So let's start with the first question. So it is asking which of the following variable names are invalid in Python. So I'll make it slightly larger. Okay, so we have 4 options. So
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. Screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible.
No, sir.
Sir,
Can you please
The screen is not visible.
share your screen?
Screen is not visible. Just a second. I'll share it again. I thought that it was
Now
visible.
Yes, sir, is now visible.
Yes, sir, now we can.
Visible, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing out. Okay, so you're looking at this first question. So which of the following variable names are invalid in? So in Python, there is a convention of naming variables. You cannot name a variable in certain ways. So there are some rules that you have to follow. So that is what it is asking, that out of these four names, which is an invalid variable name? Okay.
First.
First.
First one.
First option, sir. First option.
So how many are voting for option one? Please raise your hand.
1 and 4.
1 and 4. So let's start one by one. So option 1, how many are voting for option 1? 36 plus 39 plus 49 plus. Okay. 54 plus. Okay. So most of you think that the first name is not valid in Python. One of you please unmute and tell me the reason.
Because it starts with
Because
integer.
with the number.
Okay.
Identify should not start with
Numerical
numbers.
Because it is should not start with number.
Right. Okay. So that is true only, that you should not start with the number. This is a numeric value 1. And that should not be the case, right? So how about option 2? Is this valid?
Valid.
No, sir, not invalid.
Okay, so how many of you think that option 2 is invalid? Please raise your hand. Vikas Kumar, I have to disable you now. Disable mic. Okay. So option 2 is actually valid because the name starts with a character, which is not an integer, which is not a number. So this is valid. How about option 3?
Valid.
It's
Sir,
valid.
valid.
It
Valid,
meets the
sir.
criteria for
Also valid.
naming identifiers.
Yes, it's a valid name for an identifier because it is not violating any rule. So what is the case of the fourth option?
Hatch not allowed.
Valid.
Not valid.
Actually,
Invalid.
special characters were not allowed, sir.
Special character is not allowed. That is the truth. Okay.
So 1
Okay.
and 4.
So fine. So I mean, you need not believe. So maybe some of you are still not happy or still not sure about uh, which one is valid and which is not valid. So I will show you a simple way of
So the deadline of submitting this assignment is not over yet.
no. Hi, Mr. Goel. So this is the deadline, 4th February.
Yeah, so this is not over yet. So is it okay that the solutions are being discussed? Yeah, just a small point in case if it's okay. You can continue. Hi.
I do not know. So how to discuss this, I do not know because this is very simple. So I'm discussing right away. Yeah. Unfortunately, the previous offering had the same assignment. So I'm supposed to discuss the previous offerings assignment, but unfortunately, there is no difference. Okay. So, okay, as Mr. Goel has pointed out, who is a veteran in NPTEL, that I should not be directly discussing questions that are still active. That means whose deadlines are still not over. So I will only give you clues from now on. Okay. So let's go to the second question. So which of the following operators have lower precedence than not in Python? So I do not want you to answer the question. If you know the answer,
Option C,
keep
sir. Option C.
Okay. Fine. So yeah. So which of the following operators have lower precedence than not in Python? So let us understand the question.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Will we solve any this quiz in today's session?
We will not solve exactly, but we will give you clues.
Good evening, sir.
Nivedan. Yes. Okay, so let me discuss this question. Harini. Okay, so this question is pretty interesting. So let me discuss this question and not give you an answer. So which of the following operators have lower precedence than not in Python? So what is not? What is not operator? Anyone?
That reverse the output means not true is equal to false.
Correct. Correct. So everyone knows what is a plus operator. It adds two numbers, two integers or two floats.
No,
So
sir.
not is an operator that works on a Boolean variable. So a Boolean variable is a variable which can take either a true value or a false value. Not works on that. Okay. So now precedence means that which one gets operated first. So if there is an expression where there are multiple operators, then which operator is evaluated first? That the operator which gets evaluated first is having higher precedence than the other operator. All right. Mahindra.
And is not operator, sir.
Not operator. Okay. So yeah. So let's see. I will give you only an idea. So so this is an online ID which is called onlinepython.com. So you can go here and you can test your online-python.com. You can go here and you can test your small Python code snippets, right? So I'm going to make it slightly larger for you. Zoom in.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Will we done anything else except the quiz in this session?
No. If you have a doubt, we can discuss it. Otherwise, we will be focusing on only the questions. So here is a question. This is question number 2. So let us understand what is the not operator. So for example, if I say a equals to 1, then this is, oops, what happened? Sorry. So if I say, let's say a is equal to 2, so this is defining a variable a and assigning it an integer 2. Okay. And then let us say I want to print a. So what will I get? I run it, I get 2. So what is the type of a? What type of variable is a? Let me run it. It is of type int, class int, integer. Okay. So but this not operator is specifically for Boolean variables. So I will write it. Not operator works on.
Works on true or false, sir.
Yes. That's right. So what is a Boolean variable? A Boolean variable, as someone has pointed out. Who is that? Boolean variable takes one of the two values. What are the two values? As he has pointed out, I did not catch his name.
True and false.
Karthik, sir.
Karthik. So Karthik, as he has said, so true or false, one of these two things. So now, so if I say not 1, is this valid? So let us run this. Not 1, it is saying is false. So not is acting on 1 and it is providing false. Why is that? It should not work on integers. Anyone?
Sir, not operator takes the input of two values, either 0 or 1. If an equation also provides an answer of 0 or 1, it
Okay.
will provide a true and false output, which will be a Boolean.
All right. So he's saying that if you make it not 0, it will be true. That's what he's saying. What is your name?
Ranveer.
Ranveer. So Ranveer has pointed out correctly that if you make it not 0, it is giving true. But if I make it not 1, then it is giving false. So what it turns out is that 0 is actually equivalent to false, and 1 is actually equivalent to true, right?
0 true.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes. So what if I say not 2? Does it make sense? Yeah, so not 2 is also false. So that means 2 is, yeah. So 2 is behaving like true. 2 is behaving like true. How about 5? 5 is also behaving
Sir,
like
any
true.
Non-zero number is behave like true.
Yes. So 1, anything non-zero, right? So can I say 5.5? Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
can also say 5.5, right? This is also going to work. So what it means is that anything non-zero is true. So it need not be an integer. It could be a decimal number. I mean, a fractional number as well. Okay, so this is just to give an idea of how not works. So now let's look at the question again. So it is asking that which of the following operators have lower precedence than not in Python. So I have to somehow compare not with plus to start with, that whether plus has higher precedence or not has higher precedence. So I have to construct an expression where both not and plus are there. And then I have to check that how Python is executing the expression, whether it is executing not first or plus first, right? Then only I'll be sure that which one has higher precedence. Okay, so let's try to construct an expression involving plus and not. So now, so this is the question, which are the following? So first operator we are going to look at. So first we are going to look at plus. So see, we are going to see how we can construct. So first we are going to compare not with plus. Okay, to check precedence. So what can I do? So let us see. So first of all, so comparison. So this is a comparison operator. Okay. So equal is comparison, and single equal is assignment. So if I say 1 plus 1 is equal 2, it should give me a Boolean value, that is true. But if I ask is 1 plus 1 equal to 3, if I make this comparison, then this will give me false. Okay, so this is the comparison operator. Okay, so simple. For example, I can make it even more simple. So what happened? Yeah, I can ask is 1 equal to 1, and this gives 2. Is 1 equal to 0 now? Okay, so now I want to sort of mix plus and not together. Okay, so let us see. I do this. So what happened? So 1 is not equal to 0. This expression gets evaluated first, which gives false, and then it is negated by not. So what happens here? So sorry, why? So what happened here is that first Python evaluated this expression is 1 equal to 0, and then it followed by the not operator. So not operator was used on the output of this expression. Okay, so it didn't do not 1 followed by the comparison. First it's did the evaluation of this comparison operator, then it did not. So you understand. So you have to tell me how I can check between not and plus which one has higher precedence. So can I write something here which helps me make this decision? Is the question clear?
Yes, sir. You can use an operator like not 1 minus 1. If not has higher precedence, the answer will be true. And if it does not have higher precedence, then the answer will be false.
Okay,
And
so
we
you
can
are comparing
remove the
minus.
comparison operator also.
Okay. So Ranveer again, I believe.
Yes.
So Ranveer is comparing not with minus. So he has given me an expression. He's saying that, okay, let's look at this expression. In this expression, there's 3 operators. One is a comparison operator, one is a minus operator, and one is a not operator. So he's saying that, okay, how this has been computed. So what are the possibilities? So I do not know what are the possibilities. Maybe not was not evaluated first. Maybe 1 minus 1 was evaluated first, and then not was applied on the output of 1 minus 1, and then the comparison took place. That is one possibility. The another possibility is that not was evaluated first, then its output was so yeah, so not was evaluated first, then its output minus 1 was done, and then the comparison was done. So I do not know for sure, but let us hit on the run button and see what has happened. So it is giving false. So what does that mean?
The minus 1 has been operated first.
Okay, so that means minus has higher precedence, isn't it? So if minus gets operated first, then 1 minus 1 is 0, and 0 is equal to 0 evaluates to false, and then the negation has taken place, isn't it?
No, sir. First, we have the expression 1 minus 1. Then we have negated. After that, the comparison has been taken place. Hence, can be false.
Yeah, so let us write it down. First thing that has happened is 1 minus 1, which has become 0. And then this 0, this has become 0, has been compared with this 0 to give us a Boolean variable true. So on that true, not has been operated. So that makes the final output as false, right? one of the other. This person.
Said the output of false came because the first one is printed as true and the second expression is as false. So the both concluded as totally false.
Okay, so you're saying that this expression has been evaluated first. That's what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is also one possibility. Karthi, I believe it is Karthi.
Yes, sir.
So Karthi is saying that first 1 minus 1 has taken place. Then not of 1 minus 1 has taken place, which is true.
Yes,
Then there is a comparison with true. That
I
is what
think
he's
1
saying.
minus 1 would have taken as true, sir.
So let us replace 1 minus 1 by true and see what happens. Ah, what do you say?
Oh, true is coming as sir.
1 minus 1 would be false, right?
1 minus 1 is false means it does statement will be false, sir.
So now there are two possibilities. Now we are
If one is true and other is false means the output will be false, sir.
correct. So now there are two possibilities that maybe the not operator has operated on this entire part, or the not operator has only operated on this part. But irrespective of that, it is true that minus has been computed. So this minus operator has been evaluated before the not operator. So the minus operator has higher precedence than the not operator, right? Because minus has been evaluated before not. I'll write it down. Minus operator has been evaluated before not operator. So what is the question? Which of the following operators have lower precedence than not? So minus is not the answer. So what are the other options? One, okay, so plus. So let's play with plus. So let us do plus and make it 2.
In the expression, we have to make the output as true and we can see which is the higher precedence, sir.
In the expression,
if we get true means we can see that is the higher precedence. If we use minus and it comes true means and we can say it is as higher precedence, sir.
yes. So now we wanted the question asked to compare not operator with the plus operator. So that's why I have written a different expression now. So it involves plus and not. So again, here I can see that 1 plus 1 has been evaluated first.
Okay.
And 1 plus 1 is 2. So 2 is compared with 2, which gives true, and then that is negated. So you get false. So the way you interpreted earlier, maybe this is also possible, that first not is applied on 2, which will give false. Then that is compared with 2, which is again give false. So what if you only apply not on this? What if you do only this? I'm not giving you the right answer right away, because as Mr. Goel pointed out, don't give the answer. So I am just showing you how to play around with the operators to find out the truth. Okay. So similar thing you can do with the AND operator. So you can write an expression with the AND operator. You can write an expression with the comparison operator. And this is, okay, so this one I will tell you. This is a bitwise OR operator. Okay, so let me give you an example. So here is this is the bitwise or Razia. Okay, you have a question? So anyone knows what this operator does, bitwise or?
Any of the one number is true, the output will be true.
That is the OR operator. I think you're talking about this. Wait, what is the, let me, is this a bitwise or I have to check? Okay, let's do this. Which one is OR, which one is bitwise? Okay, this is invalid syntax. This is 2. This is bitwise or. Now it makes sense. So let me go to the higher digit. So let's say 4. Okay. Okay, so this is bitwise OR. So in binary, 4 is written as 100 and 2 is written as 010, right? Anyone has any doubt on this? So I'm writing 4 in binary, it is 100, and writing 2 in binary, and I'm doing bitwise OR. So the third bit gets compared with the third bit, and so not compared, we're taking OR. So 1 or 0 is 1, 0 or 0 is 0, right? So second bit ORed with second bit. So 0 or 1 is 1. So let me write it. So 100 bitwise OR 010 is how much? So 1 is compared with 0 gets 1. Second bit 0 compared with 1 gets 1. Third bit 0 is odd with 0, that is 0. So 110 is output, which is 6 in decimal. That is what we have got. So can one tell me what is 7 bitwise OR 2? Anyone, what is 7 bitwise OR 2?
7.
Yes. Why is that?
Because 7 is having all ones.
Yes. So we're taking OR bitwise. So this is okay. So now what is the question? The question is to compare, not with bitwise OR. So now you have to create an expression with bitwise OR and see which one has higher precedence. So I will not give you the answer. You have to play around. Okay. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So at this point, I've seen the first 2 questions only. I would give you hints for the other questions also. So in the meantime, you can look at all these questions. I think that if you focus in the next half an hour, you will be able to solve the next 8 questions. But for refreshments, I will give you a break now. So you'll take a short break, 5 to 6 minutes break we'll take now, and we'll be back after the break. Okay. And then we will discuss the remaining questions. So taking a break now. So let us take a small break now. So let's be back by 5:15 p.m. So in the next 1 minute, try to think on this question 3. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this question is asking, what is the output of these 3 lines of code? So in the first line, there is a variable assignment. A gets the value of 10, B gets the value of 5. Okay, so what is this operator? Star star?
Exponential.
Multiplication.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is a to the power b. So this is a to the power b. And what is this operator?
Module.
That is modulus.
Modular.
Yes, yes. So this takes the remainder. So whatever is the value here, divides it by 3 and outputs the remainder. For example, if this,
Is one, sir.
okay. So I would prefer that you keep the answers to yourself. I'm just explaining the question because, as Mr. Goel pointed out, the due date is still a few days away. I'm just explaining the questions. So this is asking that if you take the exponentiation of a to b and take the remainder when divided by 3, what will be the remainder? Okay. Okay. So any doubts on this question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Please keep the answer to yourself. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. So what will be the output of the following code snippet? Here is a variable greetings, which is assigned a string variable. Namaste. Then
Sir,
again
I
there
have
is,
one doubt.
yes, please go ahead.
Sir, in second question, answer is bitwise and sir.
In this question, what is the answer you're asking?
And
I do not know the answer. In fact, I would not be it will be unethical to give you the answer right away because the deadline is away. I cannot tell you the answer, but if you think the answer is and it's good. I will discuss the answer later only. I only already give you you know some clues.
okay, sir.
Yes, yes. This is for the sake of integrity and ethical behavior. I'm not giving away the answers. So here is a variable which is given a string value. Here is another variable which takes the previous variable, which is a string variable, converts it into a float. And then in this third line, you are asking what is the type of the second variable. So I don't want you to give the answer, so but this is the question. If there is any doubt on the question, we can discuss that.
In
This
the
variable,
Python,
It is
yeah,
converting one data type to another data type, sir.
yes, 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 that is true. And then it
Sir,
is
option is C.
okay. I do not know the answer. Maybe it is C. I don't know.
Sir, it will throw an error.
Maybe that is also
सर
possible.
इसमें सर इसमें एरर आएगा क्योंकि जो स्ट्रिंग नंबर कभी भी फ्लोट नंबर में कन्वर्ट नहीं हो पाएगा.
Okay, okay. Maybe that is true. I cannot tell you the answer. Mr. Goel wanted to say something.
Sir, I have a doubt. This
Yes,
process, the conversion of data type or something, what we call it?
it is type conversion only. The type
Okay,
conversion. Yes.
okay.
so
Type
what are the rules of typecasting in Python? Like which variables can be typecasted? And so what is the general rule of typecasting in Python? Like say, uh, can we typecast an int to float or float to int? Uh, and so what are the general rules? And to what extent we would be losing the precision if we typecast in a wrong direction?
Okay. So let's play around. So let us say I take an integer. Okay, I don't have to say this is a Python. So A4. So I ask what is its type. And it says it's integer. Now let's typecast to float, and then let's print p now. So I get 4.0. So now it has been converted into float. So it's possible to convert into float. The other way will also be possible. So what gets so your question is which types are compatible with which other types when it comes to conversion.
Yes, yes.
So it depends. So there are simply by the simplest way is to convert float to int and int to float, and maybe I don't know, maybe we can play with characters also. Let us see if that works. Okay, so I think, oh, the other way around will work. Maybe if I just say this and then I get, yeah. So I haven't, oops, oh, there's typo. Yeah, so int has been converted to string. I haven't necessarily checked with all pairs of types, but the simple things generally work, that int to float, character, string to, sorry, integer to string. But it is more with common sense. I think that, you know, of course, there's this Python manual where you can look up things, but I haven't really checked things so thoroughly.
Sir, can possible string to float?
So let's say this is a string and I change it to float. Looks okay. But yeah, this is possible. But if the string is made up with characters, then there is an issue.
Yes, yes. And do we have anything equivalent of size of, like say size of in C++ to know the size?
Size, yes, size only. I think size will work.
Oh, I see.
So let's say I want to ask size. No, so this way, v dot size. Let us see. Oh, wait. Size is not working. What would work for size?
Sir, I think we have alien function.
Okay, length. Let's see. What is it like this? V dot length.
But length should be for the iterables. I guess this will not.
That is not work, right? Yeah, that is for iterables. Size of.
Like we use size of in C++ to know, just to know that how many, I mean, how many bytes are occupied for a particular data type.
Yeah, there is no harm in asking Google. Get size of. That's what it is saying. It's get size of.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So you have to import this package sys, then only it will work. You have to do sys dot get size of.
Yes, right.
Unlike C size of, and this thing has some limitations also. Oh, I think this pass by reference and pass by value are slightly different in Python. That's why it's looking at shallow size and the other details are there.
Yes.
So let us move on to the next question. So here you have two variables. One is an integer and the other is float. So what is normal division and what is float division? So if I divide 6 by 3.3, normally what will I get? So if I divide 6 by 3.3, then I get, yeah. Please go ahead. Yes, so normal division means you simply divide. So 6 by 3.3 is 1.81818 and so on. And if I do, sorry.
Float division is the approximate, sir. 6
Yes.
divided by 3 to 4 to 1.5 approx 1.
Okay. So if I take the floor,
The fractional part is removed in the floor division.
yeah. This is not working anyway. Yeah. So what is the question? So 6 by 3.3 is 1.81, that value, and 6 by 3.3 with floor is simply 1. So I'll write it down. So 6 divided by 3.3. Okay. Why is it showing plus? I said is that number, and 6. So floor division is in Python is like this with double slash by 3.3. This will give you the integer part of the division value, right? So the fractional part is removed, as someone has pointed out. Thank you for pointing out. So what is the question again? There is some. I joined late in the class. What happened before the break? Okay, so many questions already. Yeah. So what would be the data type of the value obtained from the operation? So again, you can play around. Maybe I will not show you the answer because just simply by playing around, you can tell the answer. So this is a question. Is there any doubt on the question?
No, just a simple question, though.
Yes,
What would be a minimal difference between integer and float?
What is the question again?
What would be a minute difference between integer and float?
सर int to divide करें तो float possible नहीं ना है.
Okay, we'll take the questions one by one. So first question you are asking is what is the difference between integer and float?
Integer and float.
Okay. So integer means whole numbers and float means you can have fractional numbers. Okay, for example, if I tell you that a is equal to 4.5, that means by default Python will know that the data type of a is float because they're fractional part in this number. So when I'll print type of a, let me remove all these things.
I think it clarifies me. Thank you for that. I understood. Combining the two concepts, I was able to answer the question.
Okay, fine. Okay, so there is another question. He said, what did he say? If I divide integer with integer by an integer, can we get float? That is the question. I think that is the question someone else was asking in Hindi. Yeah, so we can. So for example, if I divide, yeah, go ahead. Then I get a fractional number, which is 2.5. right?
All decimal numbers comes under float, sir.
That is true. That is correct. Okay, so shall we move on to the next question? I think 27th class would be a repetition of today's class for those who haven't attended today's session. Okay, maybe that is true. What will be the output of the following code snippet? We are moving to the sixth question. So here is A. So this is an assignment of the string 10 to A. Then there is float conversion. So now it becomes float. Then you add 5 to it. Then you again convert it to string. Then you concatenate that string with 1, 2, 3. And then you ask what is the type of this variable result. That is what is happening. So you understand these 4
सर
lines?
इधर होगा
Error. Okay, maybe that is true.
It is error, sir.
All right, fine. So keep the answers to
Code
yourself.
will error, sir.
Okay, maybe the reason you can keep to yourself. Maybe it will not be an error. I do not know. But I explained to you what is happening in each of these lines. Right.
So what if instead of 10, it is 10R? Then if I typecast this A as a float,
then it will fail.
Oh, I see. All right. It won't be extracting the float value out of history.
No.
Oh, I see.
Let us try. So it could not convert a string to float.
Right. But 10 is still a string, but the only thing is that it comprises of only numerals.
Yes.
So in that sense, yeah. Yes, right.
Okay, so we'll move to the next question. What will be the output of the following code snippet? This is question number 7. A gets 15, B gets 3, C gets 4. And then there is an expression, and the expression is evaluated. So you have to understand what these, okay, so this is plus, this is multiplication. This is floor division, which I already said. So for example, if I write 5, okay, let's not do so many things, just simply write 5. If I write 5 by 2, then what do I get? Then I get 2.5. But if I write 5 floor division 2, then I get 2. That is only the integer part after the division. So you have to evaluate these things and report the result. This is modulus, takes remainder. Is that fine?
It is a float division.
सर इसका मतलब एंड हो गया दोनों में से कोई एक ही आएगा
There is no Boolean operator here. There is no AND. So you have to tell what is the precedence, that which happens first, which happens next, which operator has more precedence. That you have to understand. And you can play around with it.
Multiplication comes first.
Okay. Yes, then you evaluate it. Don't tell me the answer. Keep it to yourself. Answer. So you can choose the answer and I don't know what is the answer. And then submit. You can submit as many times as you like before the deadline. Fine. So we move to the next one. What is the output of the following code snippet? So A gets 4, B gets 5. Okay, so this one I will tell you. So this is like saying that multiply b by 2, and then multiply a with b by 2 and give to a. So
Okay answer, sir.
okay, anyway, I don't know. So I will prefer that you keep the answers to yourself. Let me explain the this operator. So this operator is simply a shorthand. For example, if I write a equals 5 into 2, let's take another variable. So let's say a equal to b, a equal to 4, and I will say that 2 into a is b. Okay. So then I print b, then I get 8, and then I write that, okay, let's do one thing. Let's multiply whatever is in b with b. No, so let's do it. Okay, let's multiply with 2 again. So I'm saying that, okay, so now b is 8 after this execution. So then multiply, let's make it 3. Whatever is in b with 3. Then I get 24. But there is a easier way of doing this. You can say that, okay, this is a shorthand, that whatever is in b, I wanted to multiply it with 3 and then assign to b itself. This will also work. This is simply a shorthand. Is that all right?
The question में double multiply है b into फिर 3 into सर ऐसा.
Please come again.
This was example, not the same question.
Yes. This is an example. This is just to demonstrate that this is a shorthand, that star equal. Okay, so we can do the evaluation and find the correct answer. So we can move to the next question. What is the output of the following code snippet? So A gets 3, B gets 5, and then there is a Boolean expression. There is another Boolean expression, then there is an AND, there is an OR. So remember that AND will evaluate to true only when both the sides are 1, both the operands are 1, and OR will evaluate to true when one of any one or both of the operands are 1. And then you can answer this question. So AND is true when both are 1. So let me do that. So I will share this draft code with you. So that's why I'm commenting everything. So 1 and 1 is 1. But if any one is not 1, then it is 0. For example, this side is 0 is also 0. So 1 will be 1 only when both the operands are 1. Or maybe 1 means true. And OR will be true when at least one of the operands will be true. Right. So OR will give false only when both operands are false. So now you can evaluate this and answer the question. This is not. So this is not equal to. This is not equal to. So it's evaluating whether A is not equal to 3. If A is not equal to 3, it gives true. Otherwise, it gives false. Any questions on this? All right. So we'll move to the last question of the day. Week 2, please. What does it mean? Niharika is saying wait to please. I don't know what is that. Okay, so before week 2, let's look at the last question of week 1. So let A is equals to 5, which is 101 in binary, B is equal to 3, which is 011 in binary. What is the result of the following operation? So what is this? No, what is this operand?
AND operator.
AND operators.
This is more precisely bitwise AND.
Okay.
So 1 is ANDed with 1, 0. So the third bit is ANDed with the third bit, second bit is ANDed with the second bit, and first bit is ANDed with the first bit, and then you get a number, binary number. Then you convert that into decimal. That's all. And then you can submit the answers. That is the end of all the 10 questions.
Nath, I have a
Yes.
question on the last one. The
Please go
explanations
ahead.
were really great. I have been able to answer all the questions. The last one that you're explaining here, I'm new to Python. I'm actually a strategy consultant, but I'm trying my hands on Python. I just wanted to understand how was that operator being used? I mean, the last question that you said A equals to 5101 in binary. How do I interpret that 101 in binary, and how do you integrate bitwise into this?
Okay, so are you okay with 5 being equal to 101 in binary, or do you want to know why that is the case?
Yes, I wanted to understand this part of it. Yes.
Okay, so 5 is equal to 101 in binary because see, so how do you convert binary to decimal is that you look at the first bit, you multiply it with 1. So the first bit from the right is the units place. Then there's a tens place. So in this case, this is binary. So this is like saying that, okay, if the first bit gets multiplied with 2 to the power 0. So this is how I write power. Plus the second bit is 0, which gets multiplied with 2 to the power 1. Plus the third bit is again 1. So this gets multiplied with 2 to the power 2. So now what do we get?
Okay.
1 into 2 to the power 0, that is 1 into 1. This is 1.
Understood. We'll come up. Yeah.
Yes. This is 5. That's how it is. Now, now does this, does this answer your question, or you have a follow-up question?
Yes, so I understood this binary explanation. Now you explained a bit about the bitwise part as well above. I joined at that particular moment only. Now you're explaining again that bitwise operator again in this. How do you integrate that part in this, and how do you interpret bitwise in this?
So just a second, the editor is giving some trouble. Yeah, fine. So if I say A equals 5, and if I say B equals 1, then I think in my mind that 1 is nothing but 001 in binary, and 5 is nothing but 101 in binary. And then I ask what is the bitwise AND of these two. Then what I do is I take the AND of 1 with 0, which is 0. Okay, so here I will write, this is like 101 and 001. So 1 with 0 is ANDed, means it gets 0. Then 0 with 0 is also 0. Then 1 with 1 is 1. So this will be 1. This is what we get. This is bitwise AND.
In the chat box.
How is a normal AND different from bitwise AND?
Normal AND operates on Boolean variables. This is operating on binary numbers. So normal and mins.
Okay, got it. I'm able to answer the question now. Got it. Thank you.
Now we are at the end of this session. If you have any questions, we can discuss. Otherwise, we'll close the session and meet again next week.
Sir, this type live lectures we conduct every day, or recorded lecture we have to learn?
Are you asking what is the frequency of this lecture?
Yeah.
It's once a week on Saturdays, 4 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Sir, if we
And
submit
we
an
have to.
assignment, we want to see a score or not?
I did not get you. Can you repeat?
If we submit our assignment, we will receive a score or not?
If you submit the assignment, you will receive the, after the deadline, you will receive the score, that which ones are correct, which ones are incorrect. Your
How to
responses
see
will
your
be
score? How to see your score?
same. The scores will be visible to you.
Automatically, yeah?
Yes. Not now. After the deadline is over.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, is there any other question? Okay. So, if there are no more questions, yeah, go ahead.
Next time, I think we can do the programs on the programming platform we are going to do on the online
Yes,
session in the exam, sir.
yes. We will do it on the ID next time. So, this is the first lecture. I didn't want to burden you with an ID, so I kept it as simple as possible. Next time, we'll do it on the ID.
What platform they will provide in the exam, sir?
I believe that it will be a text box only. For example, I don't see
Because
anything here.
during the course they are teaching us with the spiders, and what would be on the exam, sir?
I do not know precisely what they will do. I cannot answer that question because I'm not affiliated with NPTEL. Best is to ask NPTEL, write an email to them. What is the motive of the next session that is on 27 January by Niharika Sharma? The motive is to discuss these questions and help you solve the assignment. This is going to be a repetition, I believe. I do not know because another person will conduct that session who is not in contact with me.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Is there any other question? Fine. So we can close the session for today. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time again on Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m.
Thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank 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 you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.